What is good, y'all? It's your boy Muscle Music, and today I want to talk to y'all about Fivio Foreign. Wait, actually, one second. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, this is alright. This is much better. Alright, so like I was saying before, today I want to talk to y'all about Fivio Foreign, and my man Fivio has been on some shit, yo. Like ever since Fivio has gotten out of jail about 2-3 months ago, maybe 4 or 5. No more than 4 months. No more than 4 months he's been out of jail. But ever since he's got out of jail, he's been on some shit, yo. Fivio's been taking over. Like, he's been on, like, I don't know, man. Like, my man Fivio went to jail, and he was putting in work. Like, some of y'all might not even know that Fivio Foreign went to jail. So let me fill y'all in on that first. Fivio Foreign went to jail almost about a year ago at this point, and he was in prison for a decent amount of time. He went to jail for having a gun, like, for gun charges. But the way that he got caught was crazy. Like, this man Fivio was like, he was across the bridge in New Jersey, and he had illegally parked his car like on the side of the road, and he had went to like an ATM like real quick, like 3-4 minutes to, like, withdraw some money. Like, rappers don't walk around with 100 bands. However much they want you to believe that they walk around with that, they don't walk around with 100 bands on them. But while Fivio was illegally parked in his car, a cop came over and like pulled him over essentially. It was like, hey, you can't park here. I'm gonna see some ID and stuff. And this man Fivio Foreign did like the worst thing ever. He just completely, like, I'm guessing he like panicked. He must have been shitting his bed. He must have been shitting his pants. Shitting, pooping. Because like he's like, oh snap, I got like a felony or something. Like I got a strap in the car. So Fivio like ignores the cop. The cop's like, hey, can I see some ID? Like Fivio just keeps it moving. And while keeping it moving, he ends up dropping a knife. Like, he ends up, like, dropping, like, a knife that he's not supposed to have, like, in front of the cop. So, pretty much, long story short, Fivio got booked for having a gun and a knife. I'm 98% sure because who does research before doing a YouTube video, I mean, I just sit in front of the camera. I think of something, have an idea, I sit in front of the camera, I turn it on, I record. Whatever I have in my head at the moment is what I got in my head. We don't do research. So, like, Fivio legitimately ended up doing some time for this. Like, like most rappers get arrested and they go to jail, or like you hear about them going and like getting arrested and getting a charge. And then they don't really go to jail or anything like that. But Fivio actually did some time for this. He was in jail for a few months, and I think right now he's out on bail, like while they're still like waiting for his trial. But he was finally granted bail. But ever since Fivio has gotten out of jail, yo, like, that man's been on it. That man's been on his game. Like, he's been on one. Like, I don't know what to say, but, like, this is the best version of Fivio Foreign ever. Like, I don't know. Like, I thought Fivio was, like, on his way out. Like, he was falling off. But that was just probably because he wasn't in our face 24/7 because he was in jail. But since he got out of jail, yo, he's been on it. Like, it all started when he first got out. And like the first week he was out, he went and did a Funk Flex freestyle, and that man's went crazy. Like, that was probably one of the best freestyles I've ever heard on Funk Flex, and it was definitely one of the best Fivio Foreign verses I've ever heard him spit. Like, he spazzed, he went crazy. Like, my man Fivio said, I mixed the commissary with the lunch meat. I did 1,000 pushes with my bunkie. I'm like, oh my god, like that man went crazy. Like, if you haven't watched that video, you need to go watch that video. Like, without. He had a song with Tusi called Spin Music. It was a dope feature. And if you don't know that song, you've definitely seen this part at least. Shitting, pooping, shitting, pooping. That bar just stays out to me. Like, you probably saw that on Instagram everywhere. There's like the viral clip with just Fivio saying that bar, and there's people like, what is this nigga saying? Like, blah, blah, blah. Like essentially clowning him. But honestly, I like that bar. Like, it stands out. Like, it's not like a bar. It's not a lyrical masterpiece or anything, but it's a funny bar, and it led to a viral moment. And me and my friend, me and my best friend, we talk about music a lot, and we were actually debating it. Like, he was like, bro, that's a horrible bar. Like, why would someone say that in a song? And like me, like, I came from the point of view where it was like, honestly, it was a bad bar, but it's memorable. It stood out. Like, and isn't that the point of rap, is to say things that are memorable or that stand out? Like, not everybody can go be Jay-Z and spit one profound verse every year, Like, sometimes you just gotta say stuff that sounds good or it's just funny and it sticks out in your head. And I try this experiment with my friends before, but like, go listen to Spin Music, and then I want you to tell me one bar from that song. The only bar that most people can tell you like is the shit and pooping bar. Like, even me, like, I've heard the song multiple times. and I can barely tell you about Tusi's verse. But the second I hear ice cream scooping, you know what I'm about to scream?
Shitting, pooping, pooping.
Past that too, Fivio recently dropped this new song called Storytime, and this is on some stuff that we've never even seen Fivio do before. Like, he's drill rapping obviously, but this man actually has a topic and like a concept and a storyline, and he has a plot that follows through from the beginning of the song to the end of the song. Like, that's crazy. Like, Fivio's just starting to level up, and like that song was crazy. Like Storytime is a bop. Like, that song just came out not too long ago, and if you haven't heard it yet, I recommend it. But like, I want to point it out that Fivio's been, ever since he got out of jail, he's been on his grind, and I hope that this is something that we can see for the future. Like, not only did Fivio drop that song Storytime, now man, hold on, this man Fivio's on Donda, yo. Secured a feature with Kanye West, and he was on Donda, and once again with his song Off the Grid, and that was also one of the best like verses I've ever heard from Fivio Foreign. Like, honestly, Fivio, I've heard 4 things since Fivio got out of jail, and 3 out of 4 of them are some of the best musical masterpieces I've ever heard Fivio Foreign spit. Like, he's really trying to hit his stride as an artist, you know? I feel like we're starting to see the next phase of Fivio Foreign's career. I think him going to jail really let him sit down, mature, and just like really get, which is weird to say for a 30-something-year-old man. But he went to jail and he's just really matured, and I feel like he's starting to get laser focused on the music and really starting to perfect his craft. And I remember like in a tweet that he said like after he did like the Donda listening party that Kanye West is producing his next album. So I'm really excited to see what Fivio Foreign can do for us, what he has in the vault, and what he has coming next with his music career, because right now, post-prison Fivio Foreign is my favorite rapper in the game. Like, he's spazzing. Like post-prison Fivio Foreign is up there with Black Mask LeBron and Hoodie Mello. Like, he's killing it. Like, I'm excited to see what Fivio has coming in the future. But that's really all I have for y'all today, is that Fivio Foreign is going crazy. Keep tapping in with him. Go listen to that Funk Flex freestyle if you haven't. And his new song Storytime is spazzing. But Marska Music out. Bow.
From hoes, I can't move on, so I wish you let go. I broke your heart when you looked at my phone. I said I love you, I know that I don't. Said I keep promises, I know that I won't. See me so high and I do you so low. I still feel sad when I'm feeling it alone. Something about you is just feel like it's home. Something about you is just different from hoes. I can't move on, so I wish you let go.